Here we have what looks like a normal straight suction central vac hose and an Electrolux combo floor tool with the aluminum wands. Best floor tool ever made, in my opinion. I may have one of the only setups in the world that works like this. Because this is the Dyson DC-14 central vac. Okay, so we got the floor tool with the gleaner. Right? And a non-electric hose. It's not even low voltage, it's just a straight up hose. And so you're thinking, well, how are you supposed to clean carpets? How are you supposed to clean carpets? This will never do it. A few years ago, our friends at Perfect, who make the basically Electrolux molds, the classic Electrolux, came out with a battery-powered power nozzle. It's just like the corded one that comes with the Perfect canister, but it's got this ginormous lithium-ion battery. It's now you have an electric power nozzle. And altogether, you basically have a central vac setup without the inlets, without the money that comes along with it, and what is probably the best Dyson model ever made. This is normally how it's set up. It has the cord plugged in on the opposite side of the wall right here, and then the hose, which is 50 feet long, is threaded out. And this actually reaches literally every corner of my two-story house. It's about 2,800 square feet, if I remember correctly. So here's what it sounds like with the closet door closed and immediately outside it. It's still pretty loud. It's a little bit of a noise reduction compared to when it's just sitting in the closet. So it's definitely not like a central vac quiet because the motor is still in the house. Here's the noise that you're hearing at the other end of the house. If you go upstairs, this is on the bottom floor, on the other corner of the house, you can actually hear it upstairs because for whatever reason the acoustics of this house, the sound travels upwards and echoes pretty significantly. It's still quieter than the portable vac, but this is the quietest portion of the house, and so it's basically like a real central vac where all you can hear is the airflow. The battery in this power nozzle lasts about an hour of runtime, so I don't have to charge this battery more than like once a week. And I bought it with two batteries. I got it used off of eBay. Retail, these are about 300 bucks, which is a little steep in my opinion, but I was able to get it for a lot less. But this is good if you want to upgrade from like a Turbo Cat or something that's air driven. This is so much better. It's like using an actual Electrolux nozzle. It's really great. And I haven't used the Perfect brand canister myself, but I imagine it's pretty good based off of the quality of this. I had an Electrolux Silverado for a long time. That was one of my favorite vacuums I've ever used. But great purchase, great combo, and you can tell it's pretty quiet. At the end of the 50-foot hose. So there is a pretty noticeable decrease in airflow, and I'll just show this too. It almost completely bogs down. There's some pet hair on this, and it's not even touching it. So I was hoping this wrestle work would solve my problems, but nope. Wasn't good enough, and I had to get the Suntech Perfect power nozzle. Great use of money in my opinion. I thought it's good. It's really good actually. Here's what it sounds like using the gleaner. This is genuine Electrolux from my Silverado. What's interesting about this is that it cleans area rugs and upholstery really well because of the metal gleaner on the other side. but it's not always enough when you have a lot of pet hair. To the point where on some rugs, you do need a power nozzle, as is the case with almost any vacuum. The only complaint I have about this, and it might be the brush itself, is that there's not enough airflow to use the brushed side on hardwood floors because the pet hair gets stuck in the bristles. So you actually have to use the carpet function nearly all the time to get any sort of cleaning ability at the end of the nozzle. But I used this for months without much problem, and then I saw, well, the pet hair buildup's a little bit too much, I might as well get a power nozzle. And I was able to get this for the same price as a new Turbo Cat, so obviously I'm going with the electric one. My DC-14 is now a little over 10 years old, and I bought it refurbished. I've been using it pretty consistently for those 10 years, and it's still working. And I'll tell you this, after using the central vac setup, it is so convenient, it's so much quieter. With the battery power nozzle, it cleans just as well as any canister would. I don't think I can go back to using portables ever again. This is just too good. And if you can't afford to install one yourself in your own home for a built-in vacuum, definitely look into just get the straight suction 50-foot central vac hose, put it at the end of a powerful upright or canister. Dyson's really good because it doesn't lose suction and it's bagless, so I don't have to pay for any maintenance at all. I'm a really bad collector. I've never replaced any of the filters in 10 years. It doesn't smell. It has the same amount of suction. It's a quality product. I don't know about the newer Dysons, but the DC-14 is great. Get the hose. If you really only have area rugs, get the Turbo Cat. I have some higher density carpeting upstairs. You can get a battery. There's a lot of stuff. There's some by Coney. There's this one, which is from Centrovac/Perfect. I think you can get it directly from Perfect. They occasionally pop up on eBay. Great stuff. Great stuff. Fully recommend. So that's a short video of the Dyson DC-14 Central Vac system.